Hey everyone, Peter Sorensen coming at you from Techademics headquarters. This is day 66 of the eComm challenge. Today's training, I wanted to actually give a special props, if you will, kind of inspired today's training. It was a post by Leon Hassan in our group, and I love seeing members share valuable content. Different posts and things. Obviously, we love seeing testimonials. We love seeing screenshots of you guys having success. And we like to see feedback on different tips to help you as a community, right? It's not just one or a couple of people training. It's all of us collectively, thousands and thousands of members to be able to assist each other. So today's training is on video marketing and Facebook video ads. So if you're running Facebook video ads or just video marketing in general, these are some tips that can help you. And I'm actually going to reference Leon Hassan's post because it was a great Facebook post. He posted it about a day ago. Many of you saw, probably a lot of you guys did not. And so I want to kind of go over that and break down some of the concepts when it comes to making effective videos, when it comes to running video ads, but really just video marketing in general, because video marketing, even for me personally, is something that was one of the biggest things to my success as an affiliate marketer and making money online, was making videos using YouTube, using Facebook as well, to be able to really build a rapport, build the know, like, and trust you factor with my audience, right? No matter what it is you're selling, video is a very, very powerful tool to sell. Right? This is a really cool post we talked about. According to the CommStore, 64% of consumers are more likely to purchase products after watching a video about them. Right? So you've got to get this. Literally 2/3 of people are more likely to purchase if they can actually watch a video about your product. So if you're marketing and selling a product, besides just pictures, posts, and stuff like that, which are fine, videos are more compelling, right? Videos can share the story. You can create a little video about your product showing the benefits, right? It's going to be very, very effective in helping to get that user, that potential buyer, interested in your product, right? So most people, obviously, let's also, call it like it is. Most people abandon the videos after a few seconds, right? So it's critical, what can your video do to compel people, right? And obviously, before even making your video, you want to make sure that you've got the right target audience, the right engagement strategy, that you're thinking about, okay, how can you make sure that the video you're going to create, that you're going to have the right connection, the right targeting, the right engagement, right? So that's really, really important, is to know your audience, the audience that you're marketing, your niche, right? What are they, what's going to hook them? Okay, so for example, and again, I'm going to reference Leon Hassan's post. It's a great post. If your ad aims at selling a product, let's say in the weight loss niche, right? So are you targeting athletes that want to increase their performance? Are you targeting stay-at-home moms? Are you targeting people that are massively overweight, right, that are obese? Are you targeting people that are just looking to lose some fat, but their intention is again muscle gains, right? Like right now, I'm committed to continue to lose some weight and some fat, but my core focus now, after I dropped 20 plus, like 25 pounds, my core focus now is on gaining muscle, right, getting shredded. So I get targeted with supplements all the time. I bought in products straight from Facebook, and so forth, as it relates to that. Are you looking at targeting people, let's say, so weight loss, are you looking at busy executives, people that maybe work all the time? They have a different motivation. They have different challenges, right? For them, time is a challenge. So if you're marketing to them something that's going to take them an hour and a half to do each day, good luck, right? Versus if you're marketing some miracle pill, or if you're marketing maybe weight loss, like a exercise type program that can be done in 7 minutes a day, right? That's going to be very effective to the busy executive, or heck, maybe even the busy stay-at-home mom, right? Something that's simple, something that's fast. So again, knowing your audience, knowing what is the thing that's going to drive them, what is their pain, what is their pleasure points, right? People are motivated by pain to avoid pain, and they're motivated to gain pleasure, right? So you have to understand this in what you're selling, in the video ads you're creating, the video marketing you're creating. How are you compelling them to gain something, gain a pleasure point, and at the same time avoid pain, right? Again, people buy off emotion. People buy by avoiding pain and gaining pleasure, right? So that's a couple of things right there. So obviously, number one, really know your audience before you even are going to run an ad. You got to know what you're doing. You got to know your audience. You got to know the intention of the video you're creating. Step two is, Leon put writing a script. Now, for me personally, I've never written big, full-blown, like, word-by-word scripts. Now, for some of you, that's going to be very important. Some of you, you're going to need and want to write a specific script, at least for the first 10, 15 seconds of the video, where literally your opener in that video, you've got it dialed down, right? Now, some of you are more kind of off the cuff, more freestyle, you're comfortable making videos. For you, you might be able to have just the framework, okay, as far as the structure of the video. What are the core things as far as your intro, your body, right? And then like your call to action, your closed call to action. And then within that, you might have components within your intro. You have multiple components within the body of what the video is about, what your product's about, what it does, how it solves a problem, the benefits, etc., features, benefits, and then you have your call to action. What is the call to action, right? And then you're closing the video. So again, on the intro, some things, keep it simple, connect with them. People want to hear what's called WIIFM, what's in it for me, the radio station, what's in it for me. So right away, in the first 10 seconds, you want to hook your audience. It's called a hook. You want to hook your audience of what's in it for them. What is it by them watching this video, what are they going to get, right? I love what Abram says here. Abram Gonzalez, shout out to you, man. Says having that framework as a minimum is really important. Great tip. Absolutely. Really, really important. You at least have your framework. You don't necessarily need to be structured second by second. And if so, that's cool too. But at the very minimum, you want to have that framework so it keeps you on a pace. It keeps you on a flow. It keeps you focused and not scattered. Because again, if you're scattered and not focused, your viewers are going to exit the video. Okay? So that's one thing. You want to address the audience. So if you're making a video for stay-at-home moms, you want to address stay-at-home moms. You want to talk about, are you a stay-at-home mom? Are you tired? Are you limiting your time? You're taking care of your kids, whatever it is, right? You want to address that audience in which you're talking to, that you're marketing to. Very, very important. Hi, Justin. Thanks, man. You want to keep it conversational. This is a really important tip. Is that you want to feel like that person is talking to you, that you're talking to them, that it is a casual conversation, at their kitchen table, in the kitchen, in the living room. You're not talking at them, but you're talking to them, you're connecting with them, right? So write your script, do your video in the context that's conversational, that's casual. It can be professional, it can be very direct, right? But at the same time, people get the feeling of like, wow, they're talking to me. This video is speaking to me, right? And you literally are speaking to them and you are targeting them and the product is for them, right? So it's very, very specific. Now, before you do your video, go over your script, go over your structure. If you needed to read it out loud, practice it a few times, okay? It's important to do so, right? Now, the more you do this, I want to inspire you for a second and to let you know that you're not going to be a master on day one, video one, and that's okay, right? Every master was once a disaster. I learned that years ago from a mentor of mine, that saying, T. Harv Eker. And it's so true. Everyone that's good at something or great at something didn't start out great at it. They sucked at it at first. How did they get great? They did it again and again and again. They practiced. They perfected their craft. They did it over. Every single time you do a video, you're going to learn. You're going to get better. The key is you look at your video, you do it, you get some feedback, you market it, you test it, and say, okay, what worked? This is good feedback. You can, take note of this. Anytime you do something, you make a video, right? You speak, you do a sales presentation, whatever it is. Say, what worked? Start with what worked. And this way you get a positive anchor of what worked. What was it that worked effectively about the video that you did? Okay, what worked? The second thing is, what didn't work. You're going to get some feedback. Maybe it didn't work that well. Maybe the body wasn't that great, or maybe the call to action wasn't that great, or whatever it is. What didn't work, right? Maybe you see in your video stats where you've got some good engagement and then it just drops off like a cliff after a certain point of time. Well, maybe that didn't work. Maybe there's something in the video you need to tweak, right? So you'll say what worked, what didn't work, and then what what can you do differently? What can you do differently or better next time? And that is where the feedback mechanism, that is where your growth standpoint, because now you get to see, okay, what didn't work? But now we say, okay, what can we do differently? What can you do differently the next time around, right? And just like Abram's saying here, and it's on with us live in this training for day 66 on video marketing and some tips on video marketing and video ads, is get better at it, do it daily, right? Absolutely. At the end of the day, take massive imperfect action. Don't spend a month creating one video, right? Knock them out daily, right? Because what will happen is you're going to compress your learning curve. You get better faster, right? So that next month, you can start whipping out really good videos every single day or once a week. So the question is ask yourself, okay, how can I take massive action to get something done? Because think about it, you might have 10, 20, 30 products you're testing, okay? You can't, and if you're making a video ad for every single one, you can't take a month to make a video, right? You might be rolling out 10 plus ads, video ads for 10 different products that you're testing to see which one might be a winner. So if you don't move forward, if you don't take massive action quickly, you're gonna get stuck, right? You're gonna be held back. All right, so use this approach to have your structure, keep it simple, talk to them, know your audience, have it conversational, have it casual yet professional, right? Focus on the benefits. So what is the benefit of your product? Don't focus so much on features. You can share or show some features, but what is the benefits? Here's the thing, guys. People are gonna make impulse purchases based on a couple of things. Okay, people are going to make impulse purchases on if it can save them time, makes their life easier, better, or they can feel good, right? Maybe there's a print on demand, right? And there is a shirt like, I'm a nurse and so there's some cool nurse shirt or whatever it is, right? That print on demand design, I'm going to wear it, right? If it's a print on demand product, well, that's an example of I'm going to feel something, right? I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel proud that I am that niche, right? I'm going to feel, confident, or I'm going to just feel fun, whatever I'm going to have a feeling, right? I'm going to associate that feeling, and that's what's going to get me to buy, or I'm going to buy on emotion, and then I'm going to justify with logic. Oh, it's really cool. I can't get it anywhere else. It's a good deal, right? Maybe it's a free plus shipping offer. Oh my gosh, all I have to do is pay shipping. So, okay, that makes financial sense. I get this cool little product for, $8, $10. Cool, right? So I'm going to justify with logic as a buyer, scrolling through my Facebook newsfeed. But what's going to hook me is that emotion. What's going to hook me is the benefits. What's going to hook me is literally how this product is going to make me look good, feel better, or it's going to save me time. It's going to help me do something quicker, better, faster, stronger, right? Think about it. Think about the products that you buy. Think about the late night infomercials, right? Why do people, like the product P90X was so big in health and fitness? It was hard, like a hardcore workout, but they focused on the results. They focused on, hey, if you do this, you will get results, and they show tons of testimonials, right? So be thinking about that. Now, a quick question is, video editing and software, stuff like that. We'll get to that. Personally, I keep it really simple, right? I've kept my videos very simple. If you have a Mac, iMovie is pretty simple. QuickTime as well is a free software on Mac. On PC, there's different things. I know there's things like Camtasia, things like that. But honestly, in the beginning, guys, keep it super simple. iPhone, right now I'm using an iPhone. iPhone creates HD videos, right? You can literally use your iPhone. You can use some basic lighting setup if you need to buy a little lighting kit or something like that on Amazon, things like that. So I'll give you some tips at the end about that. But at the end of the day, keep it simple. Don't get stuck on, I have to have the greatest software. I have to learn video editing. I have to learn all this stuff. No, you don't, right? Keep it simple. You can also swipe different videos. You literally can swipe videos and kind of edit videos maybe you see out there for a similar product. And a lot of them, if they're not copyrighted type situation, if they're very generic in nature, honestly, you could even, take some videos that exist in videos, okay? And maybe just edit them and have your own intro and call to action, all right? So that's another tip for you as well. Then you might find a generic video that demos your product or something like that, but then at the same time, you can create a custom intro and a custom outro. So the body of the video, talking about, showing the product, showing what it does or whatever it is, that could be kind of a generic video, and maybe you find one that doesn't, that you could use, that you'd be comfortable enough to advertise, right? But at the same time, you could create a custom intro and outro so that you get some branding, that your business or your site, your call to action, so forth, right? All right, so let's move it forward. You want to make it compelling, obviously. What is it, how is your product different? How is it unique? How is it better? What does it do? What are the benefits? You've got to make the offer, so to speak. If you're showing, this is what we call invisible selling, on your video, you're not necessarily directly selling, but you are invisible selling. You're selling the benefits, and then it just makes sense at the end of the video that they click the link in the description and they go visit your store to check out the product and to get it. Right? So you're selling, but you're selling in a way that's compelling on the value proposition, okay? Again, we talked about some things. Here's some tips for you. And this is some great tips from Leon's post in our Facebook group. This idea of reciprocity, right? So when you give something to someone, there's that whole law of reciprocity where they want to give back to you or they want to do something, right? In sales, very, very common in traditional, word of mouth sales and traditional face-to-face sales, if I were to invite you down to a seminar and give you free lunch, you're going to come down, right? Or if I were to take you out to lunch, you're going to hear my pitch. I'm going to pitch you on raising money or investing in my business, and I take you out to lunch. Well, I'm buying you lunch, so you kind of need to at least hear me out, right? So what is it that you can give your people? Even in your ad, what can you do? What can you give them where they feel compelled to at least watch your pitch, to watch your video, right? What value are you going to give them in your video, okay? What scarcity are you going to create? Scarcity is very, very powerful. People buy out of fear of loss. If you're not using fear of loss, if you're not using scarcity in your videos, on your sales pages, on your sites, you're missing out on a lot of sales. So again, make sure you are using scarcity in your videos, in your marketing, right? It's only limited to X, right? The first X amount of people get this deal. Supplies are limited, right? Close to selling out. What are the terms, what are the things that you can use in your videos, again, to create scarcity? Be thinking about scarcity. Be thinking about authority. Be thinking about how you can create authority, or how your site can create authority, how your site can be $1 million brand, how the web domain and the imaging and branding on it and on your products can look like you've got authority, meaning you or your site has authority to where people want to buy from you because you look like an authority. Your site looks like an authority site. Your site looks credible. It looks like $1 million brand. Even when you're just getting started, you can create that $1 million look and feel and brand and authority, and that authority will help you to convert more sales. It's no different in affiliate marketing, right? Why do people want to join and buy from leaders, big leaders in the internet marketing space? Because they are an authority. They created their brand by giving value, right, like we talked about first, and creating that authority, and thus the know you, like you, trust you factor. People are going to buy the same product from that authority, okay? That product might be sold on 10 different websites. If it's an affiliate marketing promotion, maybe it's sold by 10 different affiliates. Why are they going to buy from the one affiliate? Because they feel they're an authority. Or maybe there's a bonus, right? So there's things like that. You want to be consistent. You want to be consistent in also I love what Leon put here about looking for and asking for commitments that can be made. You want to be consistent with your message, right? You don't want to be inconsistent, meaning if you're talking about one thing and one way of doing something or one benefit, and then you talk about something completely different 20 seconds later. You want to be consistent. And that's where your framework, that's where your script is really important as well, that you're consistent in your message, right? And then obviously you want to have a call to action, right? If you just do your video, this product is so great, here's the features, here's the benefits, and the video it ends, and there's no direct, clear call to action, people are just going to, oh, that was a cool video, and then they're off. You've got to give a clear, concise call to action, right? If not once, if maybe multiple times, okay? But at least once. One clear, strong call to action. And what is that call to action? Is that clicking the link in the description? Is it going to www.com? Is it, buy now, there's only a limited offer, right? If you're doing a direct call to action with some scarcity, with some urgency, right? What are the things that you're doing in your video to make sure you've got that call to action? When you're doing your Facebooks, your ads, you might have a call to action in the video ad itself, but you might not. You might start with a page post engagement ad, video ad, where you're using the video, and then your video's got a call to action at the end. For the people that stay to the end, those are more people likely, obviously, to buy anyways, because they've actually watched your full video versus dropping off the first 5 seconds, right? So those people, you might do a page post engagement ad to create a lot of viral engagement, right, before ever including a link in the description. You might create an ad like, hey, would you buy this, right? And then later on, you might add a link. So there's multiple ways to do it. You can test it different ways. You can test a video ad directly, call to action, add to cart, link of the link, add to cart, sales page, or you might just do a video page post engagement ad to the video, creating viral engagement, creating social proof, okay? And once you get a lot of engagement and social proof, then editing it and adding the link at that point, okay? So that's an option for you as well. When it comes to recording, there's different types of videos. Like right now, I'm doing a video. Right now, this is me just talking to you, kind of a face camera style video. This is one style of video. If you're comfortable and you don't mind being on the front of the camera and being a spokesperson for your product, for your service, for your brand, for your company, right? If I'm demoing, I've just got a water bottle with me, but if that was a product, right? This was the coolest water bottle ever, I could do a video like this talking about the water bottle. Oh my God, it's so amazing. It keeps the water super cold. Let me just grab a fresh drink. Whatever. So I could do a simple video like this on my iPhone with some decent lighting. I'm sitting in front of my phone and I'm showing the product. I'm talking about it. Simple video, very cool. These are done all the time, very effective. Review videos have this style. Maybe you edit it, maybe I talk about it, and then you cut to another part of the video where I'm actually holding my phone, just videoing the product and kind of looking around. So that's one style video. There's different types of recording styles, okay? There's screen recording where you're actually recording something on your screen. There's, there's the style where maybe you're not comfortable in front of the camera. Maybe you get someone. Maybe you hire someone. Maybe you use your kid. I mean, who knows? You get someone that would be in front of the camera if you don't want to be in front of the camera, right? And then you just have simple styles where, again, there's no face in front of the camera. It could be basically a hand. And that could be essentially you're demoing. Maybe it's a neck, like a bracelet, for example, right? Maybe it's just a neck and it's a necklace and all you see is someone's neck with the necklace. Maybe it is a particular widget and you're just filming the widget and you have it in your hand. It's small enough to hold in your hand, and this little product widget that you're selling, you're videoing it just literally from in your hand. All right. There's a lot of different ways you can do it. Again, you can find existing videos. Maybe there's really professional, well done videos, but they don't have a lot of marketing. They don't have a lot of branding on them, meaning they're generic. Maybe there's a chunk of the video that you could splice and edit where it's pretty generic in nature, right? It's the same type of product you source from AliExpress or whatever, but then you can have your own, again, custom intro, outro, etc., stuff like that. Right? So again, remember, when it comes to the video itself, you want to have good lighting, you want to have some decent audio. When you're just getting started, you don't have to have a lot. Your iPhone, a smartphone is good. A lot of the when it comes to audio and mics, they even have external mics that plug into your smartphones that are not a lot of money. Okay, you get a nice little, better quality microphone that you can plug in directly. A basic video editing software. For me on Mac, we use iMovies, pretty basic. On PC, there's different resources. And again, keep it simple. Now, years from now, months from now, years from now, you can be like companies we know that literally create these epic videos, and they have full-blown studios for them, and their whole business is made around making viral videos. Okay, that's a whole business within itself, and some of you may evolve to that, to where you literally have full-blown videos and your studio and videographers and all this stuff just to record little videos, viral videos for your products. All right, that's possible, but it's not needed, right? It's not needed to crush out literally 6 figures in sales. You could do it with a basic camera or a smartphone, a little tripod. Right now, I'm making this video to you on a little $10, like the little small flexible tripods for your phone. Okay, some basic lighting kit. You can get lighting kits for $100, $150 on Amazon if you need a lighting kit. Okay. So really simple stuff. Again, remember, what's most important is not even that you have the best audio and lighting and all that stuff, which is important, don't get me wrong, it is very important. But what's most important is your video, is the product. Is it compelling? Does the first 10 seconds hook the viewer? Are you talking to them? Are you compelling them? Are you driving the benefits? Are you hooking the pain and pleasure points, right? Are you motivating them to avoid pain and to gain pleasure? Is your video in the first 10 seconds or so, is it going to hook them to want to watch more, right? You know, when you watch a movie trailer, they hook you right away. Movie trailers on average are like 2.5 minutes, okay? Well, you might decide to skip or you don't even care, but how do they hook you? They hook you in the first 10 seconds. Long ago, you know, whether it's the voice or it's the action right out of the gate or whatever it is, right? Maybe in your product, you start in the first 10 seconds, you're demoing the most amazing thing about your product, right? Like, oh my God, that's so cool. In the first 10 seconds, you hook them. And then you back it out. It's like you hooked them, maybe now you start talking about some of the features, and then you're showing the product a few different ways, and then you're giving a call to action, right? Those are great videos, especially if you can keep them under 1 minute, like a 59-second video. Now you can advertise that video not only on Facebook, but you can advertise it on Instagram. Okay, so you can have these video ads on Facebook and Instagram if you're keeping them under a minute, right? So if it's a straight to the point, hook them, show the benefits, you know, give them the value, they give them a call to action. You can do that all under a minute, and now you can create a bunch of these little minute videos and start testing them, right? Seeing which one works. You can make a bunch of them, okay? So again, I wanted to just come out there and share with you. This was there's a written post that has some of the content I've been sharing about from Leon Hassan that was shared inside of our group, Video Marketing and Killer Facebook Video Ads. So thank you, Leon, for creating great posts. I wanted to come out here because I've done a lot of videos myself. And video marketing is one of the most powerful ways that you can create, engagement, number one, create social proof, and ultimately create some more sales in your business. Again, people buy from people they know, like, and trust, or people buy from a site they know, like, and trust. People buy because a product, especially if it's it's an inexpensive product, you are marketing to people that are not looking to buy your product, right? You are doing what's called disruptive advertising. So they're scrolling through their Facebook newsfeed, or they're on their phone hanging out at the night after work, and they're scrolling through, and all of a sudden they see your video ad, right? What's going to pop? How are you talking to them? How is your product, how is your store, how is your product going to really speak to them? So that it's like they weren't looking for it, but they found it, like, whoa, that's cool. Oh, wow. Boom, they click. Now they're on your site. Now they're on your checkout page, right? And you get a percentage of those people to actually buy, right? By having your scarcity and countdown timers on your page, and you're creating limitation and urgency, and it's really cool. The price is right. You have all of these little things. All of these are factors to the sales conversion perspective, right? All of these little things equate to people buying or not buying, right? So put this together, spend some time, put an outline. I challenge each and every single one of you to, over the next week, make a video. If you've never done a video ad, never done a video, make a video. If you have a product you're selling, right? You have a few products, get them, make videos of them, right? Put them on YouTube as well, right? Make review videos for them, put them on YouTube, then make the direct videos for them, advertise them on Facebook, right? Run some page post engagement ads for them. Run direct, add to cart ads as well. Test both, right? If you're just directly selling a product that's inexpensive, etc., go straight forward to it. See if you can get customers for less than what it costs you for the ad cost, product cost, shipping costs, etc. So if you can turn a profit, right? If you need to start with page post engagement ads, that's cool too. But again, if nothing else, if all you get from this video, this training today on video marketing and running Facebook video ads, is that you just get outside of your comfort zone and you do it. You start doing videos. If you're uncomfortable in front of the camera, you get in front of the camera, if nothing else, to gain that confidence, okay? To speak, right? Speak your message, to speak your product. To be confident about who you are, what you're doing, and knowing you're at the right place at the right time. You're here in the eComm Challenge inside of Techademics, learning all of these valuable skills for free. I hope you guys are enjoying this training, taking massive action. and making sure that you're going to be at our conference in August, at the end of August, like August 24th to 26th. Make sure you're out here in Phoenix, Scottsdale, Arizona. We're going to have a power pack event that you do not want to miss. We're going to be teaching some things we've never taught before, okay? You do not want to miss that event. Tickets will be on sale, should be on sale this month, very, very soon, so be on the lookouts for that. Guys, this has been a pleasure. It's Peter Sorensen here coming at you today with another training inside the eComm Challenge. Hope you've enjoyed some of these tips on viral videos and video ads and how to make videos and creating your script, creating your structure, understanding people are more likely to buy from videos. And yes, tickets will be coming very soon. They'll be very, very, very inexpensive. This is going to be an event, literally like thousands and thousands of dollar type of event, and you're going to be able to get it for next to nothing. So it's going to be really, really killer. So I hope you guys enjoyed some of these tips on video creation and video marketing. And that being said, Peter Sorensen signing out, and we will see you guys all in the Facebook group and tomorrow for another day's training. Till then, take care.